Today, I'm be starting out as an adventurer in Ireland and reconquer lost Celt lands in the Isles and Gaul. I'm going to be asserting Celtic culture and faith within the region, establishing pagan dominance within former Celtic lands. Alright, we got our start here in Ireland. I'm going to be going ahead and doing all these tasks real quick, getting our money up, and eventually as soon as I have enough of a force, I'm up again, a quick invasion of all of Ireland, and then I'll move up my campaign into England itself. Alright, while I was searching around, I was able to find a pretty good person to marry right here. We are going to get congenital traits, and she does seem to have pretty high diplomacy and learning, so that should be helpful later down the road. Alright, I built up a decent force. I got 804 troops, and especially with my Master of Arm bonuses, I'm definitely able to take out this guy right here, the Chieftain of Meath. I'm going to go ahead and declare war to seize his land right here. Alright, we got our first battle going to wipe out his forces, get that siege done right here, and that's going to be the end of the war. Boom. I see this guy up here is busy fighting a war against Northerners invading here, so I'm going to take out his ally down here. I declared war to seize this county, and I'm going to quickly besiege that down. Alright, we got our first battle going. They outnumber us by a bunch, but we're still going to be able to wipe them out. They came in for second battle, and we stack wipe them right there. Take him out right here and siege down his capital. Alright, I noticed this person has a weak ruler right now, just a little kid, so I'm going to declare war to seize their duchy real quick. And I'm going to seize this area over here. We caught them in our first battle, quickly beat them, and I'm going to head over here to siege their capital down. Alright, they're trying to fight us at their capital, but we're going to pretty much be able to wipe them out again. They're getting us our max fighting war score. Alright, with the siege in their capital, we should, yep, that is the war, and boom. Alright, I built up enough forces, I'm going to go ahead and declare war to seize the Duchy of Munster, and I'm going to raise my forces here. Pop off our first quick battle right here. Boom, over there, they should get me the win. And boom. Alright, now that I have control about 80% of Ireland, I am able to create the Kingdom of Ireland. Let's see here. I'm going to declare another duchy war for Ulster, get my forces over there and seize over that. We're going right over here, stack wipe them and head back over to siege. Alright, with that, we got our war, and boom. Alright, my guy's getting kind of old now, so I'm going to declare war on this guy to subjugate him. It'll give us the rest of Ireland and a foothold within Scotland. Alright, I caught these guys in a straight crossing, so I should be able to fight them off right there. Took out their troops, and now I'm going to move over to start sieging down their land. Alright, we caught them in a battle here. Looks like we're going to repel them off and continue our siege right here. Alright, beat these guys in a second battle right here. We're going to finish up our siege, and then I'm going to move up north. Alright, I see this guy sailing back down actually, so I'm going to catch him in a battle and just wipe out their forces over here. Alright, I won the war for the subjugation, so I'm boom. And there we go, we secured the entirety of Ireland and a little bit of a foothold on Scotland. Alright, I just realized that the pagan faith, our holy sites are going to be pretty hard to all secure within time to feudalize, so I'm going to convert to the Asatru faith. Alright, I know Alba's pretty weak, so I'm going to declare war to invade their kingdom. They should be able to get us 2 kingdom titles. So I'm going to put the Tanistry elective on so that my son can inherit all these titles. I lost the footage for me taking over Scotland, but just know that I did, and it was pretty fast. It wasn't that bad because he was fighting some civil wars. Sorry about that. Alright, in order to secure my realm, I added Tanistry elective laws to all my kingdoms that I control. What these will do is make sure that my candidate, which I voted as my son, will inherit all the titles within these 2 kingdoms rather than it just being split among my other children. Alright, now that all my neighbors are fractured, I'm going to go ahead and declare several wars to conquer my nearby territories before my guy dies from old age. Alright, I died, so I'm continuing as my son, hiking Rogalak. He's not that good at martial, but I should be able to build up my realm with his stewardship, so I should be okay. Alright, I've consolidated the kingdom, so I'm going to continue my wars into Britain. Getting our first few sieges down right here. Their force right here, but once I'm done sieging, I'm going to go ahead and meet up with them. Okay, I've drawn out our first battle. Pretty much gonna wipe them out. Now I'm gonna finish up sieging, and that should be the war right there. Alright, I'm gonna start another war for Mercia right over here. Raise all my troops right here. Alright, I caught their forces in our first battle. I'm gonna beat them, and now I'm gonna head over to siege their lands. Alright, caught them in a second battle. We're gonna beat them, and then now, ooh, took their banner. We're gonna finish up sieging their land. I'm gonna de-siege up here, so I'm actually just gonna fight a quick battle. And then I'm gonna head back down here and actually siege this easier to siege area. Alright, there we go. And boom. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clear another duchy war for E6, or however you say that. Alright, we caught ourselves a battle right here. And now we're gonna continue sieging right in his lands. Alright, with that battle, we take E6. Alright, the Pope's called a crusade on me, so I'm gonna be fighting a force of 36,000 Christians. I hope I'll be able to hold, but this is gonna be kinda hard. Alright, my plan is try to pick them off one by one. I'm gonna get all these little engagements going, but it's gonna be rough. Alright, I'm just waiting down here for them to exhaust all of their supplies and start attritioning. That's really my plan right now. Okay, we got our first major battle right here. They're all trickling in. Hopefully gonna be able to wipe them out one by one. Let's see. Alright, it's going really well actually. Oh, actually gonna win. Bet. It's looking kind of tight, but I think that we are gonna win it. Boom. Okay, we're right there to win it now. Let's see. There we go. We won the crusade. Oh my god. Infidels have tasted the wrath of Tyr. Oh my god. Alright, I finally claimed enough land to be able to form the Empire of Britannia. I've reclaimed the Isles for Celts and pagans. Alright, I've designed a hybrid culture that I'm going to form for our Anglo-Saxon domains. I'm taking this because it will give us several different innovations as well as giving us different traditions that I would very much like to use. Boom. Celtic hybridization. To a new age, a new era, a new people. Alright, I built up enough forces. We're generally about equal now, so I'm going to launch a war to invade the kingdom of West Francia. Alright, caught these guys in a second battle. They're all going to trickle in. And boom, 88 war score. Alright, they came for another battle. Looks like we're going to win it. And this should, with this siege right here, win me the war. Boom! I have reconquered Gaul. With their conquest of Gaul, I actually finished a legitimizing legend, which means that we'll be able to take the decision to consolidate the kingdom. Now what this will do is it will make West Francia immediately de jure part of the kingdom of Albion. Alright, I died, so I'm succeeded by my son, High King Agiel Mac Jarmail. The thing that's interesting about him is that because I have 3 different inheritable traits of this guy because of my breeding programs, I am able to take the decision to strengthen the bloodline, which will give me the strong blood trait. This is going to let me inherit way more congenital traits and avoid inheriting bad ones. Alright, now I'm going to declare war for the Duchy of Brittany right there, and I'm going to try to move in and invade all this. Alright, kind of my first battle, we're going to wipe them, and now to siege down their capital. Alright, with this siege, we should get pretty high war score. There we go. And boom. Alright, I noticed that the King of Aquitaine is in medium debt, so I might go ahead and declare war for the King of Aquitaine. He's also busy in 2 other wars, so this should be alright to take. Alright, we caught him in our first battle, so you can wipe him out right here. Alright. Oh, that's actually going to give us the entire war goal over the kingdom. Boom. Alright, I completed another legitimizing legend, which means I can take the decision to consolidate the kingdom again, drifting the kingdom of Aquitaine directly into Albion de jure. I just got one of the most powerful events I could have ever gotten. The High King of Scandinavia offered me the ability to reform the Satru faith without holding all the holy sites. So as you can see here, for 375 coins, we can reform the faith without holding all the holy sites. and he will also convert to the Reformed faith with us that we can shape exactly how we want to. This is going to be very powerful. Alright, I'm just conquering the rest of Wales just real quick to secure the remainder of the Isles. Alright, with this, finish up conquering this area right here. I'm doing a quick little raid on Rome right here for 95 little loot. Alright, the Pope called on a crusade on me, but I'm fending him off pretty well, so this should be just easy to repel. All my vassals joined the war, so we shouldn't struggle very much. Taking on all these minor engagements, just racking up that war score. They're not even near their war goal, which is the Kingdom of France. Alright, with that, we've won the war against the Pope and the Crusaders. Boom. The infidels have tasted the wrath of Tyr. Alright, I finished taking over Wales, and now I am able to take the decision to reclaim Britannia. For too long, this great island of ours has been under foreign rule. At last, it is back in Celtic hands. I look out over the fields, and it is as if the sun shines for the first time in years. It is as if the land of abundance and health, Tir na Nog, has returned to greet us welcome. The hills and valleys of our ancestors are once again embraced by culture. Praised be the ancestors. Alright, I've been working on my learning theology focus specifically, and I am now able to take the prophet trait, which will give me 50% cheaper faith creation and reformation costs, allowing me to easily reform our faith and do it for very cheap. Alright, I have created the new faith that I'm going to be using. I'm going to make myself the head of faith through a temporal doctrine, so it's going to basically give me the head of faith title. So using that, I'm actually going to be using the communion tenant in order to get more gold for free. They can seek indulgences from me like the Pope, and I'll just basically just be printing money, and they'll just get piety from that. I'm going to keep our warmonger trait because that will still allow me to launch offensive wars for free against anyone, but I'm also going to be picking up the mendicant preachers because that's going to allow us to convert counties way faster and get way more faith piety from pilgrimages. So this is basically the build I'm going to be using. You can look at all this if you want, but yeah, this is the faith that we are going to be reforming into. Alright, and now I'm going to be using that prophet trait that I mentioned earlier for 50% off, because this would have cost me 10k, but now only cost 5k faith. Boom. So as you can see, now there's old Asatru, and now there's going to be the new Asatru faith right here. Luckily, what I've done is I've saved up the evangelize to the realm from my legends, so I'm going to use that. And I also saved up another legend that I'm going to complete. And I'm going to use that again. And that's going to give me, let me see right here, almost half my realm already converted into the new faith. More than half. Alright, that's my first kingdom level holy war. I'm going to be declaring war on the Kingdom of Burgundy. Alright, I'm sieging down their capital real quick. Boom. Alright, I found their army, so I'm going to catch them in a battle right up here where I've sieged it down. And alright, that's the war. Alright, now I'm going to declare our last war to take over the papacy. Alright, conquer duchy right here, and boom. Our first battle going against the Pope. They came over a river crossing. I think we're going to be able to beat them. Alright, boom. Alright, we got a second battle right here. Looks like we're going to repel them. Yep. Try to come back for a third battle. Oh, my son died, but it's not my heir, so it's okay. And it looks like we're going to repel them and win the war with that. Dang. Alright, we've taken Rome. Alright, I'm going to call it here. I'm very happy with how this campaign went. We started all the way in Ireland and expanded into all of this and even took Rome from the Catholics. If you want to look at our faith map right here, we have converted the majority of our territories within the Isles and Gaul. We also have spread Celtic culture all throughout England. If you enjoyed watching this, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps out pushing my content and getting me started up. But for now, that's all. Thank you for watching.